This is Chris Kell with a quick walkthrough of our lower atrophy field program guide here. So when you receive our lower atrophy field program, you're going to receive our program guide that contains all the information necessary for your workout. Purpose of this video is I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough with you so you understand exactly what to do. Now you'll scroll down and you'll notice that on our first page, okay, we have our weekly training schedule, right? So this contains the training schedule for the 3 phases of the program, and this shows you what I want you to do for phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. All you're going to do is, for example, on Monday we have a mobility routine, okay, which we go to and we just click on. You're going to be able to just drag your cursor over that, click on that, and a video of what to do will come up, as well as core workout A. Okay, so you would do our mobility routine followed by core workout A. On Tuesday, okay, we have our strength workout, okay, followed by our interval training routine. On Wednesday, it's the same thing. We just have a different core workout. So we had A on Monday, we have B on Wednesday, and then it just repeats throughout the week. So basically, you're doing just our mobility and core on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Tuesday, Thursday, we're doing strength in interval. Okay, and we follow the same schedule throughout the program. Really the only difference is that the workouts themselves will change. So you just click on the video and just follow along with the changes. Okay, so that's our workout schedule. And as well, the other thing to note here is that we have a short warm-up that we ask that you perform. And with this, this is something that is really essential to the program because we want you to learn to use your lower abs. So if nothing else, I want you to review this video and just kind of watch, some of the techniques that we use to make sure that you're squeezing the right muscles, you're activating the right things, and just do this briefly, maybe as for 1 to 2 set warm up before you do your actual circuits. So, and it's also a great thing to practice throughout the day to really start to tune in those lower abs and make sure exercises are hitting the right things. So now going down, what we've done is we've just included a printable copy of what to do for each thing. So we have our mobility routine that just consists of, I believe, just 7 moves here. You perform each exercise back to back for 15 reps, and you just do 1 to 3 sets. And actually, I'll address a question that I often get based upon your time schedule. All right, so say you have 30 minutes, right, and you need to get through the workout quickly. Feel free to cut out the mobility routine and just do the core workout, okay? And as well, for strength days, if you don't have time necessarily to do both things, pick the strength workout. So our goals in this program are to get you stronger and to define your core, all right? Your diet should really deal with most of your fat loss and that sort of thing. So if you're pressed for time, just do the core workout and the strength workout, all right? If you do have, this workout should take anywhere from 45 to 60 minutes if you do have that amount of time. If you do both things, you'll get the best results. But, that's something that has come up in the past. Now, we've also included just an optional foam rolling routine, for you that you can do when you are sore. Now moving on, we're moving on to our the strength training portion of our workout. And our strength program is the same for the period of 8 weeks, okay? What we want to do is just get stronger in basic exercises, okay? And the way that's going to be done, all right, is we just follow what we call our level system, okay? If you could do more than 6 reps of any of these exercises at a particular level, you move on to the next level, okay? And for example, for our push-up here, our workout consists of just these 4 exercises performed back to back for 3 sets of 6 reps each. Okay, and again, once you start with level 1 if it's applicable to you, and then move on to level 2. Okay, and so forth. So that kind of gives you a guide of where do I go once I'm able to do something at a certain level. For each exercise, you can simply click on the exercise and it'll bring up a video of how to make progression. Okay, so we have a video explaining the total workout in your workout schedule, but if you need some suggestions in terms of how to make it harder, this is a guide of how to get your push-up from the wall where you're doing push-ups on a wall all the way to the floor. So this is definitely something to review before we start with the program. So you would just click on push-up, it would bring up a video, and that's what we're looking for there. All right, so after our strength, we have our conditioning workout. Okay, and conditioning simply consists of picking an exercise that is going to get your heart rate up. Okay, so that could be burpees, jumping jacks, whatever it may be. And down here, I give you some exercises to choose from. So you could do sprinting outside, burpees, medicine ball slams if you have it, jumping jacks. It doesn't really matter. and that's the beauty of this, is it's variable. I mean, you can really do whatever you want as long as your heart rate's up. So the way this works is we have a work to rest ratio. So in week 1, we're doing 30 seconds of very, very hard work, okay, where you're doing burpees, you're trying to get your heart rate up to 100%, followed by 30 seconds of what we call active rest, okay, and that's rather than just standing around, you know, we like to have our clients do something where, you know, they're doing maybe a slow jog, you know, squatting, doing some sort of a mobility drill, just something at a lower pace to allow your heart rate to come down, okay, so once you hit that, the 30-second mark, for the next interval, it's not quite as much of a jolt to you. So we go 30 seconds of hard work, followed by 30 seconds of active rest for a period of 6 minutes. So all you do is you set a clock or a timer for 6 minutes, and you do that for that amount of time. All right, for week 2, it's the same thing. We've just, we've just increased to 8 minutes, and then week 3, 10 minutes. So as you can see, it's a very short routine, but it's very effective, particularly for those who have not done, interval training in the past, or just doing kind of steady state, running or maybe walking on the treadmill. And now for the last portion of our guide here, I'm going to show you the most important thing. Okay, it's a workout chart. I'll tell you that the secret, okay, to getting lower abs, to getting stronger, to everything, okay, is making things progressively more difficult. All right, if you can do 10 leg lifts at a certain level on day 1, and you're still doing the same thing on day 90 or whatever it may be, you're not going to make any change because your body gets used to that. Okay, they call it muscle confusion or whatever. What it really is just common sense. We need to make things more difficult to allow our body to continue to develop and to challenge that process. So for our strength training, we have just a simple workout chart here. Okay, it's 3 sets of 6. So, and we record the level. Okay, so say I'm doing push-ups on a wall. For set 1, I would just write 3 dash either wall or level 1. Just something to give me, an idea of where I am. Okay, if I do 3 there, okay, the next set I'm going to try to maybe get 6 or whatever it may be, and then if I can do that, then I move to the next level for set 3. Okay, and that allows you for the next workout to review where you were for level 1, and say, okay, no, so this time I'm going to maybe do 3 sets on a chair, okay, and then I'll move down to a lower surface after that. So throughout this workout chart by the 3rd go, or week 3, you can see some tangible progression, okay, and it's the same thing for each exercise. Again, you might make notes that are relevant to you. I just say use a level, but whatever helps you to remember is what you need to do. Just log, how many reps you do and your progress in each box here throughout the sets. Now with our conditioning, that's also the secret, because if we want to get in better shape, we have to be able to produce more. And with conditioning, the way it works is we're going to record the number of reps that we get per exercise. So for example, if I do burpees for 30 seconds and I get 30 reps, okay, my goal is to either maintain that throughout the circuit or to beat that in some way, okay, and I want to increase that. So I do 30 burpees in set 1 for day 1 of the program. We'll say 90 burpees. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so I do that throughout the set, or throughout the 6 minutes, and then for my last set I record, okay, now I'm down to 77. So that's kind of the variance there. That's how much I fatigued. Now and then the next time that I do that, okay, I look at that for the next week and I say, okay, so now I want to be able to do at least maybe 98, okay, and then maybe you fatigue out in the last set, you do 66, or I'm sorry, we'll say 80. You can see that from day 1 to the next time that we do it, we've gotten in better shape because we're producing more reps and we've fatigued less. Okay, so that's what we're looking for there. Is we want to continue to produce more, and with conditioning, that's the idea. Is that we do as many as we can, and we try to really work hard. Okay, so work as hard as you can, produce as many reps as you can, and then just log those and compare that from week to week. And what I like to do, rather than logging every set, because that becomes tedious, just log the first and the last, because that allows me to see, okay, this is where I started when I'm not fatigued, and this is where I ended when I'm extremely fatigued. So you can see kind of where you need to progress, and that's just a simple way to do that. But by keeping track, and you don't have to do this stuff, but by keeping track, it kind of allows you to see that, not only do you see changes in the mirror, but you also see them on paper, and I find that to be motivating. Now, for our last I guess, part of this this guide, we've also included printable copies of each core workout. Okay, so we have everything from workout A in phase 1. Okay, just kind of going down the line here to, workout A in phase 2 and workout B and whatnot. So you just scroll down throughout the various phases, and that way you can print it out and just do those rather than just having to, rely on the videos, which become, which requires, having to go back and look with each one. So you can print those out, maybe put them in a binder, and I definitely recommend that. I found that to be helpful. So you just review, you're on workout B for phase 2, you just review that, and you go, exactly what you're doing. So in any case, the biggest thing is, we want to scale this to your level and to your needs. So feel free to email me with any questions. I'm happy to help in any way that I can, and I hope this video was useful to you.